Good. Now I'm going to grab onto the opposite wrist and then lean and feel that the waist feeling stretched even more. Come into center, grab onto the other wrist and pull through your waist. Coming into center this time, we're going to hinge forward all the way from your hips and just relax your upper body here. Take a moment. T. And your chest is shining forward. Good. And now let's bring the center of gravity to the front and stay here. Now let's take the other leg out and coming into a single leg lunge here. And then we're going to continue to do that. So you want to stay on the same plane as the edge of the mat, but you're stepping out and taking single leg one at a time. Pull belly button into the spine. Ease into the movement. Make sure your knee is right above your ankle. This time, we're going to lift the opposite hand. So you're in lunge position, right leg lunge, and then left hand is reaching above. And then we alternate. Let's continue. Pull belly button into the spine. Roll your shoulders down. Shoulders away from your ears. Each time getting into deeper lunge. Let's keep going. So this is particularly beneficial if you sit all day or if you have a lot of things while sitting down. So this stretches your psoas muscle, which connects your thigh and your spine together. So you can really take a moment and feel that stretch as you actively reach out your hand. 5 and 5. 4 and 4. Use your glutes. Feel the connection with your heels. So standing on your heels, feeling those glutes. 2 more sets. And 2. 1. And last one, we stay. We're going to pulse down. And down. And down. Bring your hand to the waist. Down. And down. 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 We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. And now we're going to reach your arms back out. This time, scoot into the center of the mat. Bring your leg up like a passe position. And then you're going to reach back into a T. And then you're going to bring your leg into center. We're going to do some balancing work here. Bring your leg forward. And then reach back one more time. It helps if my palms are facing to the ceiling. So bring everything to center and reach forward. It's helpful if you really pull your belly button into the spine and make sure you're reaching through the energy through your fingertips and your toes. We continue. Keep slight bend in your standing knee. I'm losing balance. Good. Let's go for 3 more. 3. And 3. 2 hands helping out the balance. And 1. Last one, let's get into the T position. Stay here. Palms facing up. We're going to pulse down the standing leg. And down. And down. Down. Yeah, we have 10, 9, 8, 7. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Square your hips so both of your hip bones are aligned with parallel to your floor. Now we're going to pulse up the floating leg. Floating leg. 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, For belly pulled in. 3 and 2 and 1. And shake things out. Good. Let's go to the other side. So that lunge position, we're going to reach our arms forward. Up, either up or on your waist. You pick your choice. Pulse down and down. Stemming from your glutes and down, down. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're bringing that back leg into balancing position. Drag it in, belly pulled into the spine, coming into posture, and then we're going to reach back. Good. T position. And now, slowly bring the leg forward. Keep your right leg bent. And then reach back. And now, swing forward one more time with control. So no momentum here. I'm going to make this movement super slow. Again, your leg doesn't have to go that high. So it's more about the control, less about the height or the range of motion. Good. Let's go for 5 more. 5. 4. It really helps if you think that energy is reaching through your fingertips and your toes. And 3. 2. And we have last one, and we stay in T position. Meet me here, hips are squared. Now I'm going to pulse down my standing leg for 10, 9, belly pulled in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stay with me, and 1. We're going to pulse up the back leg or the floating leg. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You got this. And last one. And bring everything to center. Shake things out. Now we're ready to get back down to the mat. Stand on the edge of the mat. Sweep your arms up. Deep inhale one more time. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Dive into the mat. And you're going to walk yourself out into a plank position. And give me your best plank here. Good job. So your shoulders are right above your wrists, and you want to puff out the space between your shoulder blades. Pull belly into the spine, and you don't want to let your head drop, so look beyond the edge of the mat. Now, we hold here for 5, 4, 3, belly into the spine, 2, and 1. Let's tap the knees and lift. Tap and lift. Good. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. You got this. Each time you lift, make sure you really lift through that pelvic floor. Pull navel into the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're going to actually press back into the heels and then coming into down dog position. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. One more time, deep inhale and exhale. Pedal your feet out. Right and left, right and left. Good. Now we're going to peel off that right leg into a single leg down dog. And now you're going to bring that knee into your nose. And reach. And exhale. Knee to the nose. And reach. And knee to the nose. Pull belly button into the spine at all times. Keep pressing your palms away from yourself. 2. And last one, we stay, knee to the nose, closest as possible, round your back. Now, we're going to pull that knee even closer to your nose and pulse, pulse, pulse. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going to switch. Left leg pops up into single leg down dog. Bring your knee to your nose. Inhale. Really feel that deep stretch. And we reach and knee to the nose. Reach and knee to the nose. 2 more. You got this. Last one, we stay. Knee comes closer to your nose. We pulse and pulse, pulse, pulse. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back into down dog. Let's paddle your feet out. Whew, great. Now we're going to switch gears and reach for the ball. Now you're really warm. I hope you are too. All right. So we're going to grab the ball, place it right behind your chest line, lie down. Well, semi-lie down. So don't sink into the ball too much or don't lift up too much. So you want to keep that right balance. Just get the right amount of your balance from the ball. Now, interlace your hands behind your head and pull your hands toward the crown of your head so that your neck is almost lengthening. Point your toes. We're going to drop your head a little bit and exhale, lift. Rock back. Exhale, lift. Rock back. Exhale, lift. Feel belly button pulled into the spine, creating this scooping action, but keep your spine neutral here. Now your legs are not just resting, so their inner thighs are active here. I feel my belly always shaking at the top, no matter how much I work out. So I hope you are too. Really exhale and squeeze that belly button into the spine. 5, 4, 3. Stay strong. Keep breathing. Last one, we stay up. This time we're going to reach one leg out and reach the opposite arm. And then let go. Rock back. And then alternate. We switch. And switch. Your leg doesn't have to come this high. Listen to your body. But I want you to focus on belly button pulling into the spine. Working obliques here. Reach up and think coming off of the ball. Lifting off of the ball. 3 more each side. Great, I see you moving. 3. And 3. Woo, it's really getting there. 2. And 2. Last one, guys. We got this. And last one. And now, don't just melt down just yet. Reach your arms forward and think coming off of the ball as much as possible. Think less curling forward, but pulling up. As if someone's pulling your body up. Yes, up. And we pulse and pulse. Let's go for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, belly into the spine. 5, 4, you got this. 3, 2, and 1. Reach, reach, reach. And we let go. Melt down on the ball. And just stretch. Deep inhale and exhale. Great. Remove the ball. And then we're going to place that conveniently right below your sacrum. So find the right position, and then we're going to press your palms down, and you're going to lift your knee one at a time into tabletop. So meet me here. Your belly button super pulled in, and you're keeping a tabletop so your feet are not dropping lower than your knees. You can be rooftop as well, but just make sure it's either tabletop or rooftop. And now I'm going to tap my toes to the mat, and then I'm going to lift. Slowly dip, exhale, lift. Really think that you're pulling from your navel, pulling into the spine. Dip, exhale, lift. Toes dip, exhale, lift. Try to find the balance. Now, if your hip flexors are tight here, option to keep your legs into a diamond-shaped position. So open up your knees, so that way you'll feel less hip flexors. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. So your arms are not just staying there. So you're keeping them active. Press down on the mat. Activate your lats. Pulling shoulders away from your ears. Dip. Exhale, lift. Dip. Exhale, lift. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. Good. 2 more here. 2. 2. Last one. And lift. Connect your heels together. Press your heels together and knees apart. And now we're going to press those legs out and in. Out and in. Flex your toes. Flex your feet. Out and in. Good. Belly pulled in. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bring back and place your feet down one at a time. Now I'm going to place this in between my thighs, so right above my knees. And then go ahead and interlace your hands behind your head and support the bottom of your skull. And again, you're pulling your neck towards the crown of your head and having this wrapping sensation as you lift your head, neck, and shoulder. Press the ball. So you're squeezing the ball. You can't see. But now I'm connecting my heels again. Now, tabletop. Inhale, and you're going to lower your leg and then exhale. So it's the same thing as toe dipping that we did. But the range of motion is going to be smaller. This is going to be a lot more intense. If this doesn't feel good for you, try keeping it open chain, so no heels connecting. Whichever feels right for your body. And make sure you're keeping the neutral spine here. Don't lose that neutral spine or imprint the spine as you dip your toe. If you're losing it and flaring up, don't go as high. You can actually just stay in tabletop position as well. Now we're going to add our head. Lower your head and lift. Lower and lift. So when you're bringing your legs and your arms towards the center, really exhale, pulling the belly button into the spine. This is really intense. So we're going to only do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, we stay up, and we're going to pulse up, just the upper body, and up, and up, and 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. Last one, hold, and release everything. Shake your head, remove the ball. We're going to hug your knees And gentle rock from side to side. And then place right ankle above your left knee. And then you're going to pull that left thigh toward yourself, coming into figure 4 stretch. Keep your neutral spine here. I like to actively press my elbow into my right knee. And now we switch. You're going to see tighter side on this. So make sure you incorporate more of the tight side stretchings throughout this week. Inhale and exhale. Pull belly into the spine. Great. Come out of the stretch, switch gear. So we're going to take a short water break. Now, if you have sensitive knees, this is a time to go grab something fluffy like blanket or anything that could act as cushion. If not, you can try with me. So you're standing on your knees, lifting through your pelvic floor. And you can either have your toes curled up like this or lay them flat on the mat. So it's your choice. Inhale. And you're going to stretch that one leg out. Great. Meet me here. So pelvic floor super lifted up. Pull navel into the spine. Lower your shoulders. Interlace your hands behind your head. Bring them to back of your head. Good. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale, lift. Deep into the wall or well and lift. So this should really work your waistline here. So you'll feel it in a little moment, unless you feel it already. Good. Dip and lift. A key, just like any other exercise that we do, really pull your belly into the spine and pull navel into the spine as you do this. That's very important to protect your lower back and as well as getting the right muscles moving while you do this. I like to exhale when I lift. Try not to use momentum. Again, the range of motion doesn't really matter here. So it's whatever you feel, that tension in your waist, that's what matters. So as long as you feel that, it's okay if you're going very little. If this is too intense for you, always option to use one hand for support. So for me, having one arm extended is really helpful. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. This time, you're going to dip into the well again. And I'm saying well as in if we were in the reformer, this will be the well. And now we're going to turn our torso towards the floor. It doesn't have to be complete turn, but just a little bit to work your obliques here. Good. We have 5, 4, energy reaching through the crown of your head. 2, and 1. Stay here. Oh, quick breath and stay here. You're going to reach your arms forward or towards the crown of your head. You're going to drop the bottom hand and lift. Drop and lift. Good. So you're going to start to feel that tension in your waist. It builds up, but it definitely gets you at this point. Good. Pull belly into the spine. Let's keep strong. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job coming into the center. Take your palm down and you're going to stretch reach far and really stretch that waist that we just worked. Inhale and exhale. If this doesn't feel good for your waist, you can also lower and stretch from here. Good. And now we're going to conveniently lie down on this side and go into side leg series. So you're going to stack up your shoulders and you're going to stack up your hips. In result, you're going to see a little tiny gap between yourself and the mat. So just comfortably lying down. And now we're going to extend that top leg all the way as if someone's pulling your foot and reaching to the other side of the room. Keeping the tension, you're going to raise your leg slowly and lower it. Lift and lower. It's supposed to work your side glutes here. Really important muscle called gluteus medius that supports your alignment as well as your spine, as well as your knees. So really good exercise here. Slowly lifting and lower. Exhale at the top. Good. Collarbones are wide still, shoulders far away from your ears. Try not to lean forward or back. So keeping this nice plane. Lift and lift. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, belly into spine, 2, and 1. At the top, flex your foot, and now you're going to draw little tiny circles here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The key is to keep the torso really steady here, and 1. Let's reverse. 10 and 9. And keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your leg. So make sure your leg is parallel to the ground. Now, we're going to use this hand for support and slowly sweep your foot in front. Foot is flexed, and now point your foot and sweep backward. Forward, flex, point backward. Forward, flex, point backward. Think almost as if you're sticking your booties out a little bit so that you keep that neutral spine here. Belly button into the spine. Good. For 5. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't drop it yet. We're going to bring the knee to your chest and then push that wall, imaginary wall out. And then bring your knee to the chest, but stop right around your hips. And now we press down. Knee to the chest and press. Again, your shin is parallel to the ground. And try to really pull your belly button into the spine without crunching your shoulders. Glutes probably firing by now. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Shake things out. Great. Awesome. So no more lying down. We're coming into the center. This time, let's go ahead and place the ball in between your thighs. So if you see myself, I have a ball in my thighs like this. And then coming into quadruped position. So your wrists are right below your shoulders, your knees are right below your hips, and pulling that belly button into the spine. My toes are curled down, and I'm going to lift my knees above the ground, just 2 inches. Inhale to prepare. And exhale to lift my knees off of the mat. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. So it's almost as if I'm lifting my navel, pulling my navel into the spine so much that my knees get lifted. But you're keeping your neutral spine here. Really lift through the core. 5, 4, 3. You got this. 2. The last one, we stay at the top. Knees are lifted. Now I'm going to just squeeze my ball for 5, 4, 3, 2. Just kidding. 5 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that ball squeezed. And I'm going to twist to my left. And now twist my knees to the right. Twist and twist. 5 and 5. 4 and 4. This is a movement where my grippy socks come off of my foot. So if your grippy socks are really high quality, then you won't lose your socks. 2 more. And last one. And then gently place your knees down. Remove the ball and press back into child pose. So your tailbones are, you're sinking your tailbone in between your heels. Deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Great. So can leave the other side. So we're going to go into the side series real quick. This time extend your left leg or whichever leg that you didn't use before. Go ahead and interlace your hands behind your head like this and support the bottom of your skull. Always think that you're growing taller through so energy reaching through the crown of your head, pelvic floor lifted, navel pulled into the spine. Now with that energy, this time we're going to dip to the other well. Now if this doesn't feel right, you can also use an option where you sit down on a chair and you can just extend one leg out. So it's another option. Or if you have a box-like object, you can do that as well. Or you can just use a blanket underneath your knee. Inhale, exhale. So at the beginning, it doesn't really feel like much, but let's try not to use the momentum. And just keep the movement very slow. Pull belly button into the spine. Again, if you need some assistance, you can also extend your arm out. I find this one easier. Also the same principle when you do this exercise in the reformer. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, stay. And now I'm going to rotate myself towards the floor. Don't have to go entirely, just a little bit. And then rotate back. Squeeze the air out of your waist. Good. 5, 4, 3, you got this. 2, belly button pulled into the spine. And last one. Reach your arms above your head. And now I'm going to drop my bottom hand and lift. Lower and lift. So your left leg still has energy shooting through your toes. So make sure to keep them active. Pull belly into the spine. Pelvic floor lifted. Good. Let's go for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and last one. And coming into the center. This time I'm going to place my right palm, and then you can option to lower your legs here, or if it's in your body, you can just stretch over the top. Pull belly into the spine to protect your lower back. Good. And now we're going to drop down onto the side and do the side leg series here. I'm going to use my forearm as my pillow, but I guess you could also use your ball if that's your preference. I didn't say that last time. Make sure your shoulders are stacked to each other, hips are stacked to each other. You're going to have a little bit of gap between yourself and the mat, and I'm going to extend the top leg over and start lifting and lowering. Initially, I'm going to keep the foot pointed. Your top hand can stay on your waist, or if you want more support, you can also place it in front of you. Can you guys believe that it's already March? We almost made it through the year of quarantine. I am so proud of ourselves. Good. Certainly, mat exercises have been the star of the quarantine. Good. Let's keep them up and lowering. 5, 4, feel the side glutes. 2, and 1. Stay up, flex your foot, and start to draw your circle. The circle size of an apple or a pear. Good. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now reverse. 10, 9. Pull belly into the spine because this is when we lose it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Lower the leg. This time you're going to flex your foot and sweep forward. And point. Sweep backward. Sweep forward, point, backward. Flex, sweep forward, and point backward. Stick your bottoms out so that you're keeping the neutral spine here. And you're going to feel a great temptation to lower your leg, so don't let it drop. You're going to keep the leg, your shin parallel to the ground. Forward, and sweep backward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh, this side is burning. Last one. And then flex your foot. We're going to bring the knee to the chest and extend the leg out as if you're pushing away an imaginary wall that is very heavy. So you're bringing your knee to the chest, but stop right around your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything. Shake things out. All right, that completes the side workouts. We're going to switch gear coming into the center. Show me your plank again as a close-up. It's always nice to close with some power planks here. Good. So you're going to puff out the space between your shoulder blades again. Now, as a finale, we're going to bring the knee to your elbows, coming into Spider-Man plank. While you do this, keep the both side of your waist long, so you're not doing this, right? So you're keeping the waist long. Exhale. 5, and 5, 4, and 4, 3, and 3, 2, 2, and 1. And this time we're going to lift one leg up and lower. One leg and down. Switch and down. You can keep your foot pointed here. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. You got this. Keep strong. And last one. And 1. Press back into a down dog. Press your heels down all the way on your mat. Inhale and exhale. Start pedaling your feet out. Let everything go. Remove the tension on your neck. Shake your neck. All right. You're going to start to step closer to your hands. And I'm going to face you. Go ahead and grab that elbows. And just like how we started, start to hang your upper body heavy. Your knees are slightly bent. Now sway your spine from side to side. Feel how your body's different after the workout. Release your elbows and shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And slowly stack up your vertebrae one at a time. And head comes the last. And roll your shoulders. Great. Well, thank you so much for coming to my class. I hope to see you either in studio or virtually in next time. Thank you. Bye. Hello, guys. Welcome back. My name is Jenna, and in today's class,